Hi you guys, welcome to your bi-weekly love reading. This is for Libra, Sun, Moon, or Rising for the weeks of May the 15th through the 31st, 2017. I have already shuffled and cut the cards, so let's go ahead and begin. I also want to thank you guys for liking, sharing, and subscribing to my channel. I ask that you please continue to do so. Also remember these are general readings, so they may or may not resonate, but hopefully they do. All right. Okay. Heart of the situation, we have the Eight of Pentacles, Two of Swords, Hermit, Three of Wands, Emperor, Four of Wands, Page of Wands, King of Cups. Y'all didn't see, I just made a face. Oh, Libras. Okay, so it looks as if there is some sort of project that we are focused on. Something about the daily routine. For some of you, it's writing and journaling, or you're trying to build something. Building your brand. I feel like you're putting your signature on something, but I feel like it's a secret. There's some secrets there. It's like you're not ready to open up. For some of you, I feel like you might be focused at work because you're dealing with, you don't like being vulnerable, so you don't want people to know what's really going on in your mind. So you just do the day-to-day things. You're living day by day. You're just behaving as if everything is normal. But I am sensing a little heartache. There's an emotional blockage here. Being either someone is blocking you, staying caught up in their work, or you are blocking others by just being caught up in your work. There's this need to open up and communicate, but it's like it's blockage. There's also this sense of indecisiveness, doubts, and insecurities. I feel like you are still learning things about yourself. You're learning, you're trying to understand why there is blockage. You're trying to understand, why are you being blocked from having certain things? Why is someone blocking you? Why are you emotionally blocked? I feel like you're inside of your head. I feel like you are psychoanalyzing every day. You're dealing with some sort of inner issues. You're transforming whatever you're going through into your work, or transferring it to your work. I feel like you're putting your secrets into your work, almost like codes. Like if people really knew that this is what I go through. I feel like you've been spending a lot of time alone, and it's like some of you are waiting for guidance, and some of you are not trusting your inner guidance. You don't believe it. that may be why your dreams are not manifesting, because you don't believe. You might be telling yourself that you do, but you don't. And it's almost like you're blocking your blessings. I feel like you're still waiting to hear from someone who is at a distance. I feel like you have put a lot of work into, I want to say expressing yourself, but there's something still contradictory to that. I feel like you have been preparing or building or practicing something you've been doing over and over again. And you're getting better and better at it, better at communicating, better at understanding things. And I feel like you're just really applying yourself, and now you're just waiting for the results. You're like, any day now. I feel like you are overseeing your business, or you're like a manager. I feel like you're lost in thought. Like if you're a manager, or if your job is constantly just kind of like looking over people, like you're doing your work, but there are other things on your mind. You're not really there. You have all these hopes and dreams, and you're wondering when they're going to manifest. Now, for some of you, there's someone at a distance that is waiting for you. I don't know, to communicate, or they're waiting for a signal. It could go either way. But there's waiting happening here. Just waiting for something to happen. Like, I know it's coming. There's like this positivity and doubt at the same time. But I feel like after this waiting, you're going to receive an answer. Something is going to be revealed to you. Some sort of secret is the key to unlock these secrets within, or the secrets of success. I feel like you're going to accomplish that. You're going to find out what it is. It's going to be revealed to you, either through meditation. For someone, it might be, for some of you, it could be a coincidence. Someone might just literally appear to you, like walk up to you and do something that is special or unusual. I say that because it makes me come to mind of a time, this was years ago, and it was funny because I used to do improv on stage, and I had written a skit where I myself was like a Miss Cleo or a psychic, and it was like a joke. And I just think it's ironic that I actually do it now. But back then I was doing skits, and after my show, I was walking in a hallway, and this woman came up to me. She just, like she was waiting for me, and she just came up to me, and me and my friend, there were friends around me, but she came to me and she said, "Can I anoint you?" And mind you guys, I'm not Christian. I was not raised Christian. I had no idea what that meant. I don't know. It just sounded nice. So I looked at my friends, and they were like nodding their head like, yeah, let her do it. So I was like, okay. And I remember her just kind of like walking around me, and she kneeled down to my feet. She put some oil or something on my feet, and she got up and she bowed to me. And I think this was so long ago. I think this was like in 2003, 2004. But I do remember she was I guess of Indian descent or Middle Eastern, but she like got up and she like bowed to me and walked off. And I was like, that was weird. You know, I didn't understand what that was. And, you know, so my point in using it as an example was, I feel like for some of you, something out of the ordinary could happen like that. Something spiritual. And I feel like you're going to have a new understanding. For many of you, I feel too that you yourself are the revealer of secrets. You are a spiritual advisor or leader, and people are going to be coming to you for advice. I do see also commitment and making some sort of, having some sort of celebration or initiation. Like, I want to say, if you get invited to there's a possible invite to something. I'm sorry, you guys, I'm getting like a lot of messages, and I'm just trying to figure out how to express them. So let me just be quiet for a minute. Give me just a moment. You're going to accomplish something. I think that you're unaware that you're building some sort of foundation. You are going to be relieved or liberated from some sort of heavy burden or responsibility. For some of you, it's like a payoff, especially with the 3 of Wands going into the 4. Like maybe you've been waiting on this higher ranking position, and you're going to get it. Like you're going to have that success. For some of you, I know this, I'm sorry, this is love. It went kind of businessy and spiritual-ish. But that's kind of more of the energies that are popping out. For a small group of you, there is going to be, you're going to get that commitment or engagement or asked out on a date. Like one of those things, whatever you've been waiting for, you're going to get it. To put it in simple forms. So if you are waiting on a position, if you are waiting for someone to ask you out, if you are waiting for someone to commit, I feel like a lot of you are going to get that. Because there is going to be a celebration, a relaxation, a sense of completing something and satisfaction. For a lot of you, though, it's going to be something spiritual, more so spiritual and more so on the business side than relationship side. Now, there's a younger fire sign that some of you could be dealing with, and then I'm also seeing an older water sign. So for the fire sign, that's Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. For the water, that's Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. This water sign, I feel like, is the King of Cups. For me, is someone who is like a heavy drinker, and he's very direct. Sometimes I feel like he might be a little harsh or too forward with his words. He's not really a romantic person. He can talk about his emotions, but they kind of come off kind of hard. I don't know. It's like, that didn't warm my heart the way you said that. It's just like, what? I spoke my mind. So I don't know. I know this is King of Cups, but I'm getting something more like King of Swords, someone who is like brutally honest. I do feel like you are going to develop some sort of new passion or curiosity in regards to your sexuality or your spirituality or your creative side. There's something that you have tapped onto, and I feel like you're inspired to give something a try. There also you may be pursued by a water sign as well, and you feel good about it. This person makes you feel very attractive. They make you feel young. If you're an older person, I don't know, they make you feel young. But yeah, and then for some of you, you could be dealing with your child, like your child is going off to college. taking that next step in school. They're graduating, or they're graduating from 8th grade or kindergarten, but there's something happening with your child, and they're accomplishing something. Also, there could be a baptism or a christening or something. I'm feeling something happening with your child for the first time, or first haircut, or their first play. There's a first something happening here. Let's go ahead and go on to next week. Icky 5 of Swords. Icky Devil. Alright. So the following week, I feel like there's going to be some sort of distance. Maybe an exchange of nasty words. Two people are heavily guarded. Two people are giving each other possibly the silent treatment, or just not really putting in the effort to communicate correctly. There is still petty behavior, childish behavior going on between you and another person. It could be you and your employees. It could be you and your partner. And that's another thing. If you're single, not really seeing nothing happening. Just honestly, I mean, I feel like you're just focused on your spirituality and your work, or if you're creative, your hobby. You're not really, still being very introverted right now. I feel like you don't trust too. I feel like you've been let down, and you're having, that's another reason for that blockage. Also with the 9 of Wands here, I feel like you're about to deal with a past issue. Someone is going to approach you that is no good, but for some reason you're considering it, maybe because you're lonely. There is someone who is very possessive, very obsessive, possibly has a codependency to drugs, alcohol, sex, gambling, everything under the sun lifestyle, underground stuff, drug dealing. This is someone that is very selfish, because all they do is take from you, and they don't give anything in return. This person is aggravating me. I know this person, and it is frustrating to me when I see this Devil card pop up. And it's like better. But you're questioning, should I give them a chance? I remember what happened last time I got involved with this person. And it's like you can clearly see that this person has not changed. And I really think it's because of this isolation and or loneliness or emotional blockage that's going on is why you're considering it. And then you got this person that's not talking to you here. I feel like the wrong person is giving you attention. Like there's somebody who is in the back of your mind who you want to hear from, and you're not hearing from that person, but you are hearing from someone else who is more just about trouble. This person is like a troublemaker. This is someone who's very immature, who has not grown up. And you know what? I don't think you're going to go for it. I think they're going to try. Most of you anyway. I don't feel like you're going to go for it, only because right next to it is the 4 of Cups. So it's like they're offering, and they're being adamant, like, oh, you're gonna come to me, I'm gonna get you back, and you're just like, no, you're pouting. I'm sorry if you're a guy, I didn't mean to make you sound like that, but you're like, I don't want to. And I feel like you're just waiting. There's this element of waiting. And with this 2 of Swords here, I see pain because of the illustration of this particular card. There's pain here. And there's the emotions running behind, and it's like you're trying to cover it up. You don't want people to know that you're hurting, but secretly you are. And then that goes back into you and expressing it through your work, your pain. Now, keep in mind, too, that some of you could be dealing with a Capricorn, Virgo or a Taurus. And now I feel too, you might be stuck in between two people. Also, there's a possibility that both of these people are codependent or could suffer from some sort of codependency. Or both people are physically draining or emotionally draining. But you're stuck between, those are your two choices. They're just two different signs. Now this earth sign person, I feel like they're observing you from a distance. And I don't think you're aware because you are stuck on something else. You're into your own thoughts. You're not ready to open up. There's something that you're still hiding and not willing to share. You're just being very isolated. And this earth sign is looking, and they're very much aware that I think they know that you're waiting for them, but they're not doing anything, or they're taking their dear sweet time just because they can for whatever reason. This person could be in their 40s or older. They're pretty much a business person, or I kind of feel like if they're not financially set or stable, that's what their main focus is. This is someone who is kind of kingly, or has like a kingly status. And I also feel like this person could be like you as well. Something about this person, how they're sitting on the outskirts of the city. They're sitting alone. So you guys might both be loners, but you're not together. Now, if you are in a relationship, there are things that are going on that you aren't ready to discuss with your partner. You're not ready to open up. And I feel like your partner is, okay, I feel like they know you. They have an emotional connection to you. And they know you need time. And they're not going to force you into opening up about whatever things that have happened in your relationship. Somebody's trying to face their demons. I feel like there's more lessons for you guys. I will say that for those of you that are waiting to hear from someone, I feel like they're there. And I feel like they know that you're waiting, but they're not rushing into anything. I don't really feel that they have ill intent. Just maybe maybe they too are waiting for something, or thinking about things, or trying to really consider what's most valuable to them, or how you can benefit them, or something. But you know, they're thinking about something too, if you're wondering. And then those of you that are in relationships, I just kind of feel like your partner understands that you're going through something, so they're just backing off and letting you do you. Yeah. All right, you guys. So remember, this has been a general reading. For private readings, you would email me, namat76@gmail.com. Make sure you guys are leaving your comments. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Thank all of you guys for watching, and many blessings to you.